Good morning, Libra. This is your monthly reading for love for March 2019. Gonna light some incense and we'll get the show on the road. I'm gonna use a Tarot Mucha Tarot deck, and then I'm gonna clarify with Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield and the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Yeah, getting amnesia. Okay, just clean up the energy over here. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019 in love and romance, please. All right, Libra, here we go. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please. Can we please get a Celtic cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019? Please get a Celtic cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from March 2019. For the Libras who are trying to manifest their best life, here we go. Queen of Pentacles, established, well-to-do, a mother figure, nurturer, and the Strength card. Being in a situation where you have to draw on your own inner strength and courage to overcome your obstacles, and a decision to make in love between two people, possibly. Okay? Alright, so this is for Libra. Please, can we get a Celtic cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from March 2019? There's the King of Swords. Could be Libra sign. This is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is about somebody who's established, well-to-do. This could be the single father, divorcee energy as well, and someone who is cutting off somebody. Okay, so this is somebody who is very fair, logical, and reasonable, but if you are trying to get away with something with this type of person, it's not going to work. End there. See, cutting off and the ending, because the world is about the completion of a karmic cycle. All right, these fell out. Knight of Pentacles could be a Virgo, and then Temperance. This is about a move of residence, like selling your home and moving away to another place, travel, and Temperance, bringing healing and balance and harmony back into your life. Leaving what? Some situation. Could be an Aries here. This is a very patriarchal figure with the Emperor, being your own boss, a leader type, and it's about control as well. All right. A lot of cards popping out. Four of Pentacles is speaking to being very closed off and unreceptive in love and romance. This is someone who's holding tight to everything they have. They don't trust people. And then next to this, you got a Hierophant, faith. Again with the Virgo energy, with the Hermit. Very spiritual energy here, Libra. Both of these are cards of faith and introspection and contemplation and deeper knowing. Now, in a love and romance kind of setting, this could be someone who's closed off and unreceptive, but there is, like, this is a committed energy. This can even represent marriage with the Hierophant card, because the Hierophant represents all major institutions. Aside from just a church, is even the institution of marriage. And then here you've got the Hermit, staying single, away from it, turning your back on it, because what, you've got this candle lit for somebody that you're holding on to. Two of Swords, a choice that you need to make again. So, can we please get a Celtic cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please? Can we please get a Celtic cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please? By the way, Libra, I just wanted to mention that Uranus transits Taurus in March, as well as the new moon that's in March as well. This Uranus in Taurus is supposed to be a big deal, okay? It's something that hasn't happened in a long time, and it's going to last for 8 years. this transit, as well as it's about signifying major change and breaking away from conditioning. Here's a Sun, clarity, 8 of Cups. Okay, this is seeing everything as it is, happiness, success, and all those wonderful things. Could be a Leo, but also it could be your child. This is about seeing things clearly, truth and clarity, where in the light of day, everything is visible. You're seeing things clearly as it truly is in your love and romantic life, okay? And so you walk away from a situation that was unfulfilling because you saw the light. And this is, again, winning and victory. It's confidence, and even, you know, could speak to travel as well. Now, back to the Uranus and Taurus. It's about breaking away from traditions. For example, whatever you've been conditioned by your whole life, okay, like you have to do this, you have to do that, this is the culture you come from, and I respect that. I have deep respect for that, but this transition is going to bring this breaking away, this kind of rebelliousness, breaking away from those traditions, in a way, creating your own new kind of way of thinking, a new spin on it. It's somebody referenced for towards the age of enlightenment, where, you know, you move away from, this is reunions, 3 of Cups, celebrating success, reunions, okay? And celebrating with your friends and the support network. It could be very social card as well, and finding strength from that. So what it means is the age of enlightenment, where you move away from, let's say, respecting God over everything. Everything is about, you know, that kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you see these artists and stuff making paintings about themselves instead of always about the divine, about seeing the divine in yourself. So this is a kind of energy as well about materialism, being more selfish a little bit, promoting yourself a little bit more, seeing the value in yourself, being who you truly are as opposed to who you've been conditioned to be. So that's the kind of energy there, and it's a big deal. Especially when it's in Taurus, the house of, like, Taurus ruling over the material world, finances, home and hearth, love, relationships, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's my signal. That's the end of the shuffle with a star. Okay. On the bottom, 6 of Swords, leaving a sad situation. Challenged by, again, with the 2 of Swords. Consciously, 9 of Swords. Hold on, I just got a phone call. I have to see to this. 1 second. Thank you. Okay, so 9 of Swords is the conscious, and then we've got the foundation is 4 of Wands. Recent past, 3 of Wands. Recent future, 10 of Swords. You right now, 2 of Wands around you. Queen of Wands, hopes and fears, Page of Wands, outcome, 10 of Wands. Okay, and on the bottom we had the 6 of Swords. So let's break these down. I'm going to generally give you the meaning of these cards. I'm going to try my best to not give you a storyline unless I really feel it goes that way. Just because I don't like people doing that to me, because sometimes I see tarot readers and they say it definitely is going this way. And because I know the card somewhat, I'm like, well, that doesn't resonate like that for me, because if you read it the other way, it would have been better for me. So I'm just going to read it to you the way the cards are, what the meaning is, okay? Unless it's something very black and white. Also, when I even started tarot, all I kept getting from the tarot was like, read the cards, just read the cards, right? Basically speaking, to don't just try to do stream of consciousness, spin on it. All right, so we've got the Star card. Star card is about this wish that you have, this hope and this faith towards something, this relationship that you've been having. This is like you're something you've been wanting, that you've been hoping for. Whatever it is that you've been wishing for, whether it be a reconciliation or it be somebody that you want to get together with, this card is all about having the faith and the hope and that kind of instinct that tells you if you just hang in there, you're very capable of getting what you want. Also, it's a very fame-oriented card as well with a star. Well, it's a star, right? So it's speaking to kind of someone who gets attention, who shines and stands out, okay? And then challenge here is 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, as I said before, this woman is blindfolded. Sorry, I was just putting lotion on. And she's got a blindfold on. It's a new moon energy there, and the water is very calm in the background. Sometimes you'll even see people putting like meditative kind of imagery with the Two of Swords card. This Two of Swords is just about in this very calm space now. You're pondering, you're thinking about it, you're like, what will I choose? Now there's a decision that needs to be made. So it's saying until you make that decision, things are not going to move forward. You're going to feel stuck. Whatever that decision it is, whatever it is for you, we'll keep going here. Consciously, you got Nine of Swords. This is the card where you see these 8 swords of fear and restriction. They have little, I love how they've put little like, you know, wall placement kind of fixtures there to, you know, almost like, you know, honor those 8 swords, okay, on the wall. And then there's that one sword of truth and victory and clarity that's your own. This Nine of Swords, I always take this as a card of anxiety, of course, like sleepless nights, trauma, miserable, like very stressed out energy. The Eight of Swords by itself is this energy of fear and restriction, where you're restricted either by someone else or you're restricted by your fears. Altogether, it is overwhelming. Here with the Nine of Swords, with how they've put it on the wall, it's got this thing of so many people have ideas and opinions about what you should be doing. And you're letting also this feeling of like letting other people's ideas, backtalk, slander, gossip, all that kind of stuff. Because it's a sword. It's about intellect, communication, that kind of thing. It's not like, this is about how you're thinking and how you're thinking and feeling, basically. And all of these swords are there, and you've put it up on a wall like it's on a pedestal or something, okay? Like, it's got that much respect. You're giving it respect by putting it in your head and letting it overwhelm you. Nine of Swords is about calling for it. It's almost time to call it quits here in your mind. You know that it's gotten to a point where it's toxic, so you need to drop it. When the Ten of Swords happened, look, it does come in the recent future, 9 and 10, okay? It's brutal. It's traumatic. It's backstabbing. It's, you know, stabbing you in the back. It's betrayal. It's heartbreaking. All of that kind of energy. It's terrible. Okay, so luckily we see that, you know, this is on your mind right now. Recent future, you're going to be done with it. Okay, so let's keep going. Foundation, though, you see how you have this Star card and this indecision with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about a stable foundation. Look at how happy this is. In your subconscious, you're like, this is what you're feeling in your gut, in your instincts, and your intuitions. It's a stable foundation. This is like, the Four of Wands is about celebrations, a very social card. It's like this card representing, let's say, somebody who always has Sunday dinners and everybody goes there, and gathering together with the family, and rites of passage being celebrated, even things like marriage being celebrated. Okay, so it's a very peaceful and harmonious energy where the kids are happy, family's happy, everything's happy. So in your subconscious, in your foundation here, it's like you obviously have a choice to make. There's something that you're wishing for. It's giving you great anxiety and stress. And the foundation, you feel like this is what the situation is. It's a stable foundation. It's a happy family. This is happiness to you. This is what it should be like. This is what you have faith in. And that could be what your Star card is. Like, this is you're thinking it's great. Your intuition's telling you it can be like this. But in your conscious day-to-day, things aren't working out like that. It's going to Nine of Swords, where it's stressing the hell out of you. Recent past, Three of Wands. Three of Wands is all about, for example, let's go to the one before and after, okay? Because there's Four of Wands here right now in the subconscious. In the recent past is Three of Wands. This is where you have put something out into the world, some kind of energy, some kind of communication, some kind of effort to make something happen, for some kind of relationship to materialize, okay? Two of Wands before this is about wanting more. One wand fixed to your castle, one wand free with a globe in your hand, looking out into the world going, it's about expansion. Whether you're in a relationship, then it's like, I want more than what this relationship is giving me. Three of Wands is now when you've made efforts towards that. And you see two ships here in the water, and it's coming towards you. And you're high on this cliff here, looking out and waiting for your ships to come in. Two ships, right? Two people, a decision to make. So it looks like you have an opportunity and a decision to make between two people, but it's these ships are full of goods that this merchant has, you know, invested energy into, put them out to go collect, you know, from wherever. And now they're coming back in, and this merchant is seeing that these two ships are full of goodies, and they're both coming back in, and it's just a waiting game now to see what happens and what transpires and what comes of all of this hard work. In the recent future, you got 10 of Swords. You see how there's 2 swords in the stomach here. This is like, it's overkill. The person's dead. The situation is dead. One of these situations is completely done. Whatever you find out, one of these situations is completely dead in the water, done. Something that's been worrying you. After 10 of Swords, that's when you're done and you move on. Now, if you can stay in this kind of situation where it's toxic and brutal and traumatic, and you know, you keep getting treated badly, if that's what you wish. I mean, or something that is over and you're going to keep fooling yourself and stay there. But here you see the 2 of Wands. You right now, 2 of Wands, it's like you want more. But in the recent past, 3 of Wands, 2 ships came in and you were waiting for that return. So there's been a loss here. You see, from 3 and then the loss and the ending, and you're back to 2 again. So you right now is 2 of Wands. 1 wand fixed to the castle, 1 wand free with the globe in the hand. Looking again, this is about wanting to travel, wanting to go see more of the world. This is about wanting another relationship, maybe even long distance, where you're looking out into the world and thinking about wanting more expansion. Wanting more than what you have, okay? Around you, there's the Queen of Wands energy, and this is someone who's very confident in herself. This is a queen, established energy. She's got psychic abilities as well. There's a black cat that should be around her somewhere. It's not in this card. And it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be someone who's a support system around you, or this is the energy that's surrounding you. Why? Because this confidence, and the wands are all about male fire energy of making things happen, action oriented, from inspiration and vision to making it manifest, making things happen. This is what's influencing the 2 of Wands right now. Wanting more. Wanting more because you know you can make it happen. Wanting more because you know you can make it manifest. You know what you're able to do. So you're wanting more than what you have. In the hopes and fears, you got the Page of Wands. This is someone who could be a youthful person, your kid. If it's not your kid, this is the function of the pages, is to collect information and relay messages. This is called the Watcher, this card, the Page of Wands. They're looking, and there's a volcano exploding in the back, and this is someone you're hoping, either if you're hoping for someone like this, but this seems to be more like you're hoping to collect information. This wand, this Page of Wands, is someone who's looking at a relationship, looking at somebody, and collecting information about what they're like, because they're inspired by them. They're passionate about them. They're like, maybe this could be something that I could work with. This is something that maybe this person's right for me. So seeing what they're about, keeping tabs, keeping an eye open, having that kind of receptivity to it, but not yet making a move. In the outcome, you got 10 of Wands. Look at, she's embracing those responsibilities, the 10 of Wands. This is about great success and great growth, definitely. In relationships, though, it could speak to you have a lot of responsibilities already, and that is affecting your love life. So whether that be children, or whether that be, old baggage that hasn't ended yet and you just went through something, this 9 of Swords and 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, it's about almost coming to the completion of these cycles. This is the only major arcana I see here is the Star. So the situation here has a strong fate card of hope, inspiration, and faith in yourself to make things happen no matter what. This decision that you have, in the outcome it says, embracing your responsibilities. Embracing it, even if it's a burden on you and it affects your love life, you're embracing it. Something ends. You leave a sad situation here on the bottom with 6 of Swords. It's going to start a new life. Just like with this 2 of Wands, looking into the globe and thinking about wanting more. Again, could be travel, could be wanting more than what you have. King of Wands. Good. Alright, so you see the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Underneath this is a King of Wands. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. Someone who's an established older male. Very passionate and exciting and makes things happen. Just like the Queen of Wands, confident as heck. Judgment. Fate card. This is Angel Gabriel, blows his horn, people get resurrected back from death. It's speaking to someone from your past, someone that you just like almost forgot about coming back into your life. Passionate, beginning again, and the Devil card. Both of these together, it just again is speaking to a lusty situation. Not quite what you're looking for. All right. Finally, we've got, oh, that's it. Heart-to-heart conversation. It literally hopped out and flew onto my arm. Okay. So that was easy. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And on the bottom, religious factors. So religious factors might be an issue for you. Let me just check on this again. Alright. So there's that. And I will read you both. Okay, let's get the romance angels out. Heart-to-heart conversations. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication. According to the romance angels, you've been harboring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation. However, it will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counselor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and toward resolution. You also gain support from free groups such as Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, or Al-Anon. Meetings are held internationally and online, and you can find them through your internet search engine. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently, which is what you seem to be doing here. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This card reveals that religion and spirituality are subtle but important factors in your love life. Perhaps you're looking for a relationship with a partner who shares your spiritual beliefs. If so, this card comes to you as guidance to seek your new partner at the church, temple, or meeting place associated with your faith. If you're currently with a partner who isn't spiritually minded or whose beliefs differ markedly from your own, you may feel dissatisfied. You may also be influenced by family traditions that expect you to marry within your own culture or religion. The romance angels are asking you to address this issue, and they ask you to remain true to yourself during the process. Decide which factors you will and won't accept in your relationship and what your priorities are for your partner. For instance, it's possible that your love interest may live the spiritual principles that you find important, for example, forgiveness, charity, kindness, and the like, without having the same religious affiliation you do. The angels remind you that your partner, like everyone, is a holy child of God. Everyone is spiritual in truth because everyone is spirit. Although it's not up to you to change your partner to match your spiritual path, your affirmations, prayers, and visualizations can have a positive influence on both of you and your relationship. All right. Especially with this Uranus in Taurus, it's very likely here that you're going to break away from traditions. Not to say that traditions hold no value anymore. No, it's kind of like this kind of rebelliousness of choosing yourself over traditions in an educated way. Okay. Finally, can we get one last card for Libra, please, for love and romance? This is the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we get one last oracle card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019, please? There we go. There's a whole bunch. All right. On the bottom, it shows simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you, bring happiness to those around you. So here it says, I love you. These are very important words. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And this is also speaking to, there are no guarantees if that's what you're looking for. Instead, to commit yourself without guarantees. And there's a new moon there. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. And be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. However, those are a lot of cards. So I'm going to pick one. Can we get one card? Okay. These two. Again. Can you get one card, please, for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from March 2019. Okay, again, there's two cards. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply and express your love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. On the bottom, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Speaking to possibly if you have kids. All right, so finally, one card, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm just going to pick one because there's too many. And I keep reading a million cards. So one card, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from March 2019. All right. On the bottom, embrace your emotions. Don't push them down. Your feelings, or don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. On the top, show simple acts of kindness again. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. So let's put that there. Number 5. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. One of the amazing aspects of being loving is that love also supports us. It is good to remember that when we are kind to others, we look for more opportunities to show kindness. When others are kind to us in return, we are motivated to pass that kindness on. Take a moment to show kindness and bring more love into the world. And then on the bottom, I'll just read this one too because the bottom cards seem to resonate a lot as well. Embrace your emotions, number 18. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings signal you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you are feeling the way that you feel. All right, Libra. That was your reading for Love and Romance for March 2019. I will now link up some videos for other readings for Librans who it might resonate for. Please tune in again for your other weekly love readings. And until next time, take care. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.